Hey everyone, welcome back to BMW Fanatic. When we talk about engine failures, oil leaks, and everything else with BMWs, so there is one main oil gasket problem on the N54, has a double negative effect if something goes wrong. We're going to talk about that right here, right now. Now moving on over to the N54 that you see here. Now the oil filter housing gasket will leak down the front, get on the actual belt, and that belt has the potential of slipping off and going down in your main crank seal. Once it does that, you have like little rubber pieces that get all down in that. That will get lodged in your oil pickup return and everything like that, and you will go down the path of having an engine failure. Now that is the one piece of it. Oil cooler and the oil filter housing is really the most common failure for that. So of course you're gonna see oil down the front of your engine bay that you're gonna see right there. And then the flip side of that is inside of the oil cooler housing and oil filter housing, there's of course an oil passage and there's a coolant passage. Now it's not just leaking on the outside, it's going to be leaking from the inside as well. So just to give you a close-up of what I was talking about, oil leaking down the front on your drive belt, crank is all the way down at the bottom. Now if oil is not coming out of your cap here itself, and if your oil cooler is leaking, if you have an oil cooler equipped on your N54, you will have oil that will pull up down in here, and you'll also have it down in the front as well. Now there's a coolant passage that runs over this side, and there's an oil passage. They run literally this close to each other. It's crazy that they designed it like that. That gasket starts deteriorating, getting really flat. You're gonna have a mixture of oil and coolant going through your whole entire system, and that is not good. So one way that you can check on that is you can go ahead and open up your coolant reservoir. If your car is hot, just go ahead and take a rag itself, just so you don't have any coolant that shoots up on you. And you're gonna wanna look down in your reservoir to see if you spot any oil that's mixed down in there. Now this oil that's gonna be down in your coolant reservoir is gonna have more of like a chocolate milk kind of mixture. You'll be able to tell. Your coolant must be BMW Blue OE coolant, so shining the light down in here, you will easily tell if it's milky or it's blue. Plain and simple, that way you can fix that. Now that's the thing, if you don't have a physical leak that's on the outside, you're gonna have a leak that's in the inside, and that is still detrimental as far as your car overheating, you know, oils in your coolant passages and all that kind of stuff. That is not good. That does not cool your engine down at all, and you're gonna have problems there as well. So what I do is every few weeks, you don't have to do it that often, but every few weeks I take this off and see it. Now I've already replaced my oil cooler and oil filter housing gaskets. I did that before I started the channel itself. So I do not have the DIY on how to physically change those, but I've helped out a lot of you guys as far as that are trying to do it and you have questions. No problem there, I'm more than happy to help. Outside of that, you need, if you spot oil that's down on your front, oil that's pulled up here at all, whereby your belts, please get that changed out and go ahead and do that. I'm telling you, you do not want to run into any issues. That happens way too often. Well guys, there you have it. Get those gaskets replaced. If you see oil, fix it. Fix the problem as soon as possible. Do not hold off. Remember, maintenance before modifications. If you have to hold something off, from whether you're doing a tune or something else, get the stuff fixed first. I just can't emphasize that enough. And then that way you can have that peace of mind. That's a big oil gasket leaking problem that has two negative effects, and that's what sucks when that stuff comes up with that. Just let me know if you're trying to do the oil cooler or oil filter housing gasket, and I'll be sure to help you out as far as the DIY goes. All right, everyone, have a great day. Special video tomorrow coming very soon, so be sure to tune in. Nice little announcement for you. Have a great one. And as always, please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Have a great day, and take care.